Yes, you duck inside the tavern. What do you do once you're inside? Like, you bust inside, everyone turns to look at you.
Just a sec. So, all right. Is everyone like? I mean, it's a tavern. Like there are people drinking and shit.
Yeah, but I mean, like, someone's just busted in the front door. Like, they've all turned to look at you.
Yeah. So, firstly, hang on. Okay, is this the only is there like a back door or something, or that I can see?
Not that you can see. Like, there's probably like a door like behind the bar. It's probably the only one you can see. I think the tavern owner like kind of calls out. He's like, "Evening, sir.
Hang on.
Something I can do for you."
Just quick. How much is like a beer? Like a drink?
Like a couple coppers.
How many money?
Ale. Yeah, a beer like a drink.
Yeah, a couple coppers.
Couple coppers. All right. How many people are in here?
You're gonna buy him around.
Can you roll me like? Fuck it. Roll me a D100. Let's see how popular this place is.
So, is that so I do slash
/R1D 100.
I actually don't know if you want high or low for this. It hurts your wallet, but there'll be more people to hide in.
Exactly.
Wait, /R1D100.
So /R1D100.
Any spaces or what?
Yeah, space between the /R
space
and
after
the 1.
R. Yeah.
21.
Yeah, so there are 21 people.
And okay.
Plus
and
the bartender and the wait
my
staff.
understanding correct is 100 copper pieces to a silver or 10?
10.
And then 100 silver
And
to a
10.
gold?
It's 10
Or
10.
10.
Oh, it's just 10. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, it's an easy system. It's just 10 to 10 to 10.
Okay.
Unless you want to start talking about like Electrum and shit, which we'll never use. No, fuck Electrum.
I'm not prolonging anything. Oh gosh, baby. Probably got like 1,000.
Oh god. So yeah, you guys have till, end of sunset today to turn in this statuette.
I'm assuming because we're at some kind of tavern, it's quite easy to call some kind of carriage or something like that. Some form of transport.
I mean, we can walk. Like I said, it's a statuette. Like, it's not a full-size, life-size 6-foot statue.
I mean, should we still be wary, though?
It's up to you guys.
Should we still be wary of just carrying a sack?
Because no one walks around with a sack on their shoulder. Nobody.
Yeah, they're in the travelers district.
Just in case, they've done a like a survey of their home and realized something's missing.
I could have my chickens in it.
Anyone that's carrying sacks.
Yep, just like airport security.
At least Zon would know. I think the bigger concern is that his description is with the city guard.
That's my point.
And he assaulted and
put me in the sack. It's the only option.
So I think the statuette is a rather small issue. Zon's notoriety.
3 stars.
Yeah.
Do you have?
I'll say that.
hair?
I'll be like, Zon, quite a few people were talking about you last night. May not be safe for you to just wander around the city.
What do you mean they were talking about me?
You're really gonna keep playing that game? It's adorable, but
I was just no, I spent last night at a nearby tavern.
Sure you did.
And walked home with some friends.
what
You
friends?
don't have friends.
True.
Too true.
True. Yeah, no, I just had a quiet night last night.
Well, that quiet night can be continued when we take a carriage back. Sure you won't mind that.
Sure, I won't mind paying for it either, right?
Don't have any money. Pretty sure fucking. Pretty sure Lane fucking actually took all my money. Other session, so
I
I
forgot
don't,
about
I
that.
don't know what you're talking about.
I had actually forgotten that fucking Cardinal had taken
Yeah,
all
that's
of
why I had
Zane's
fuck
money.
all money. That's why I had none.
That's my fucking
So
favorite
funny.
thing. So good.
I gave some back.
Pretty sure I won it back.
Yeah, you gave it back.
Yeah,
Yeah.
gave it back, won it back, same thing.
Yes, thank you for letting me win my own. That was fantastic.
So, before we go into the carriage, would you like to wear a mask?
No.
Tag him.
I think a mask looks more suspicious, to be honest.
Back him.
Yeah, I was gonna say maybe a mask would be even more
Yeah.
conspicuous.
In
Don't know what
fairness,
he's
than
trying
not
to-
wearing one.
In a world full of shadow people who generally dress in
Oh, I
quite
keep
concealing
forgetting that
clothing,
Aravan exists.
Feels bad, man.
as a general rule, they wear very like over the top, concealing, covering clothing. A mask isn't all that uncommon. I mean, most Aravan would just wear like a hood, but like
I mean,
some
I can just put my
wear
hood
masks.
up. I assume my like monk garb has like a hood part.
Yeah, I mean you can have a hood. That's fine.
Yeah. I'm imagining
I'm more
like
worried
Doctor Strange.
your-
Like,
Burnt and frayed hood. That would
And,
draw
you know,
attention.
The spear hole in his clothing.
The spear hole in his clothing.
well, we're taking the carriage. Does it really matter?
No, I mean if you're actually just gonna pay like how much does it
I'll
cost for
pay.
a
How
carriage?
much is it?
Let me
All
roll.
of it.
I know roughly how much I want it to cost, but let's see if what sort of carriage you get. Okay, so it costs 10 gold.
We'll
Yeah,
go
that's
half
fine.
and half. We'll go-
No, don't worry about it.
Flavy,
Oh,
Flavy
money
throwing
bags
around
over
her
here.
wealth.
Fucking hell.
Paying for the.
Flavy
Paying for
throwing
the
around her wealth.
I'm assuming we get there fine.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. If you're buying a carriage, the carriage driver pulls up and you hop in, and it takes you up to the palace district, which is helpfully enough patrolled by the palace guard and not the city guard. Two completely separate things.
That's
Although
helpful out
you
there.
get out of you do notice. Actually, roll me perception to see if you notice.
Everyone.
All of us?
Up to you.
I
You don't-
imagine
you don't have,
we're all there.
don't have to roll if you don't want to, but everyone has the opportunity to.
Oofed.
Oof, indeed.
Oh, Jesus.
Sweet. Nobody
That's
notices
not
anything.
too
It's fine.
great.
Let's move
I mean,
You were
You were
ignorance
gonna
is bliss.
tell us.
on. I was, yeah. Then I decided to be,
Ignorance is
You dickhead. Okay, so
I'm
I'm assuming.
what we see as a
know
as the show sees like the town guard, the city guard, the palace guard, very specifically like paying attention to the group. They know who you are. They know who Zon is.
Of course they do. Do we give a shit? We're doing this for our kin in the castle.
Is he walking like behind us, or is he walking with us like Zon usually walks?
Good
Like,
question.
That's
you-
something. What are you doing?
Are you like
I
five
didn't intentionally place myself, so I mean, just alongside, I suppose.
Okay.
You just walk with the group. That's fine.
Yeah.
I'm assuming they know who we are from when we initially went, so we're just let in.
Yeah, you're let through.
And how do we get a piece
An
of
audience?
the people's time? Yeah. How do we get an audience?
So the guards basically, so you're led through, and the guards gesture into a waiting room, a sitting room.
I hate
He
the
says,
dentist.
"Take a seat. I'll find out what's happening. I'll be back shortly." And he walks off and leaves you guys in this.
Are we with other people? Is there like other people from
There'd be a
what
guard.
we saw before?
You don't see any of
Okay.
you don't see any of the other like adventurers. They'd be like a guard.
Bodes well.
Yeah, and after a short while, the same guard comes back, and he says, If you'll come with me, you have an audience. And he gets up and he starts walking.
I'm assuming we follow suit.
Yeah, totally.
Cool.
I feel like
Um,
I'm walking into court. I feel like we're like actually getting big time rickrolled
Getting
right now.
executed.
Well, to be fair, if we're walking into court, he set the fire.
This is true. Honestly,
Honestly, so to be
I'm
honest,
innocent.
Zon set
I mean-
fire. Cardinal stole the
You
technically,
thing.
guys
don't even know
stole.
he
You
did
guys
it.
stole.
Because
Cardinal-
I didn't
You guys
steal
were-
jack
Yeah.
shit.
Flavie and
I
Mog are
played
innocent.
some
Flavie and
music.
Mog did nothing.
My buddy old
You're
pal.
accomplice. No, they're accomplice. Guilty
Since
by
when?
association.
Since when?
Guilty by association.
I don't fucking
mean-
know.
Considering you've lied to us about what you did, we don't
Yeah.
actually know. we don't,
You know,
we,
Well,
we,
we know. We just don't
Yeah,
have
we know, but-
confirmation.
we could claim ignorance. We could,
you're guilty by association of the theft, not of the arson.
the theft that you apparently didn't commit, by your words.
I didn't commit theft.
By-
I committed arson. It's completely different.
Cool. So you're led through into a larger.
I'm not walking in first, by the way.
I'm walking in
Fuck, I'll
first.
fucking
of
walk
course.
Okay.
Damn straight she is.
You're led through into a larger, like probably a dining hall at one point, but everything's been like pushed to the side, and kind of as you enter, from the other side enters the Talene that you recognize as the lady who was sitting on the throne, and her advisors, one of which being the Tala, and she looks you up and down and smiles and says, burning down a house was an unconventional choice.
You didn't tell us how to get it.
Admittedly, wasn't the idea we were going for.
She nods, shrugs. The reason she kind of looks up at the tower. The reason we picked you, even before the job had started, was because your group was willing to take on tasks that others might not be. You proved that.
I like to think we're, like, good because we're unorthodox.
Well,
Does Zon say? Is like you saying that, Zon?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. She
Stop speaking more.
she smiles and says, "Unorthodox is one word for it."
Hmm.
She shrugs. Nonetheless, you accomplished the task, and as I said, we picked you before this all began. If you hadn't accomplished it, I would have been disappointed.
Well, it's a good thing we worked it all out then.
She nods. I'll have to clean up some of the fallout from what happened. She looks at Zon. Attacking one of my guards wasn't the brightest idea, though.
Well, he's not known for his smarts. He's just good at punching people.
Brutal.
I mean, he should have just. I gave him like an
You should just
offer
let
of
me get
fair
away.
fair combat.
One of the other advisors, a taller Carvin, one of the rock people, who has this like really intricate armor on, says, "You attacked one of my guard, boy. You threatened him to combat. He was escorting you to a cell to sober up overnight. What did you expect to happen?"
Him to pick up the gauntlet.
He looks him down. Have you ever had an interaction with the law before? With a town guard? That's not how that works. We're not a mercenary company. We follow rules.
We get stuff done.
He nods. Yes. That's because you are a mercenary company. And one that...
Yes.
And he's one that, he laughs, is noted to not follow rules. Breaks even the simple ones your kind has.
Ooh.
Means to an end.
And she, I think the Empress like raises a hand to stall any further comment from him. She says, "That's enough. We've already decided on. It's been chosen. Decision has been made." And he nods. "Of course, my liege." Bows his head. And she says, "Don't worry. Any repercussion for crimes committed will be forgotten. You are lucky," and she looks at Zon, "you didn't kill the guard. I can't wash that away."
I would never.
Bro.
I'm a monk.
I think everybody in the room,
Blessings.
everybody in the room laughs at that. Like chuckles at that. And she
Like a bad
says,
sitcom.
"You will provide your guild with this letter of endorsement from me. You will be receiving jobs, commissions, first choice of any work provided by my rule. And there will be plenty of it before this time is done. Many cities have joined me willingly, but many others won't. And those peoples and cities, even if they do decide to join me, some of them will need reassurances. Tasks completed I don't want my men to accomplish, or my men aren't capable of accomplishing. That's where you and yours will come in. Do the dirty work."
Is this chick going for like world domination or something? Like, is she?
Feels like a.
She tried to run
Oh,
for
She
like,
seems
yeah,
like a
control.
tyrant.
Control.
You guys just looking at it wrong. She's just solidifying her empire. That's all.
What's wrong with that?
That's funky business.
Can I do an
I
insight?
can feel it
See
in my
what-
bones.
Sure. Roll inside.
Jeez. Let's try and get a good roll. Oh,
Well,
hey,
isn't
that's
that the
good.
plan?
Advantage.
Establish your empire before like technology advances to enough where there's like international kind of interference.
She's she's an empress. She believes that, well, whether she believes or she's been convinced to believe that she should rule is
I
a
feel
different
like
story,
she's
but-
a pawn IMO.
Da-na-na-na-na.
I don't
Not
like
my
porn. Thanks.
Where?
And then I think one of the
That's
other
a lie.
menials like walks forward with a scroll case, and then proffers it to you, to your group.
I take it and say, "Thank you, my empress. Just so you know, not only will we do the dirty work, we will also make sure your messages are brought across ruthlessly, cold, and perfectly." Yeah.
She says, "That is why we chose you."
And that is why the four of us were chosen. We are the best of the best.
I look at Zon out of the corner of my eye.
She nods and says, "We've set rooms aside if you wish to stay the night. You can depart tomorrow. With my blessing."
Thank you for that.
Would
That
you like a
sounds
song?
Appreciative.
Raises an eyebrow, says, "I have little need for a new jester."
Oof.
This is not just jesting.
Oofed.
Shrugs. "Maybe our next feast."
Gladly.
And yeah,
Well, if that's
they
everything.
yeah, they acknowledge and depart. I think the like Tala remains after everyone leaves, and he steps forward towards you and says, The work you do is important. More important than any of you know. Do it well, and convey this importance to your masters. I will not accept lackness or poor efforts or half measures. We chose you because we thought you'd be willing to take every step we ask for appropriate payment. Do not let us down. And he turns and leaves the room.
Well, he seemed lovely.
Mm.
And the I think one of the guards like steps up and nods his head. He says, if you would like, I can take you to the rooms they provided.
Excellent. Do that.
Indeed.
Yeah, he leads you off to another wing of the palace, into like the guest quarters, and it's really nice. It's the nicest accommodation you've ever been in. You've got a room each. They're huge.
Oh my god, they have soap.
There's soap. Yeah, fucking like right. There's like baths that like actually like heat themselves instead of having to be filled with like hot water. It's like shit you've never seen before.
Magic.
Yeah.
But I am mystified.
This is a fancy accommodation. It's all yours for the night. Is there anything else you guys want to do in this city or in this palace?
Well, it's probably not a good idea to be wandering around, I suppose.
But we already found out that like all of the guards are known. Like we're known. We're off. Like we're off the back now. We're off the hook. So I don't think any of us have to worry about that anymore. We've been pardoned.
We legit have a "don't fuck with these people" on our back now.
Yeah.
I mean, you have
a cool like lapel pin or something to say that
you have a scroll with like the royal seal, right?
Yeah.
Like,
that's true. I think that's enough. Like, don't fuck with us, kind of memorabilia.
yeah.
Unfuckable.
I mean, I'm not sure that's
We are.
God damn it.
Fabi does not like that idea.
Nothing special, let me tell you.
Don't get your hopes up.
Are you talking about real life or?
Yeah.
Oh,
Single tear.
oh shit. So is there anything else you guys want to do?
Do we get told about the other tavern business that went down at all?
Other tavern business?
Yeah, Jake's lovely tavern.
I mean, that's up to Zon.
Yeah, Zon. Do you say anything or not?
Can't hear a word you're saying. You need to actually look at your microphone. It's directional.
How dare you? I just said I'd like bring it business by like recommending it and shit.
So
Is it
what do you
on-
tell the
on
party?
our way back?
Oh, I don't tell the party anything.
Oh, if you want to play that game, I would look at you. Not even for a gold piece and some cards? Ooh.
Wait, did they ask you something?
Yeah, they're talking about like what happened.
We want to know if you've told us anything about what happened at the other
Like,
tavern.
essentially, I'm imagining the conversation starts like, so, what happened? And then you said nothing, and then Cardinal was like, would you not tell us for a gold coin and some cards? Like,
Cards, you say?
It is prick
Hard to resist.
are we gonna play the mock destroys the two boys at cards again game?
I hope
Are
not.
we gonna play the impulse control with Zone game?
Stay. Yeah, I'm playing cards.
Fuck. Okay, who else is playing?
Religion bites the dust.
Bum, bum. Religion bites the dust.
I actually
I'm
like
playing.
to
Mark, Flavi?
investigate my room.
I sit back again. I don't say anything unless asked.
Come on, Flavi. You can't just keep staying in the back and hearing all the secrets.
Alright, let's persuade me, bitch.
God damn it!
Oh,
I remember
shit.
when I
Oh,
tried
no.
this last time.
Crit.
All right,
Damn.
where the hell is
Actually,
persuasion?
oh, wait. Do you have advantage for persuasion or not?
You came close. That's a good persuasion roll for you as well.
I think you should just do it, just out of respect.
No.
I mean,
No,
in fairness, he has a +4. Like, it's not amazing.
Yeah, the +4. That should be an auto success.
12, right? Like. Are
oh
you playing, Mark?
sadly,
Are you joining in?
Yeah, sure. I'll join in.
great. I use.
I mean, you're not at disadvantage anymore, so it should be somewhat
That-
there.
That's true, but I noticed all the good rolls I did before, and I'm not feeling uber confident anymore.
I mean, my roll's shit.
Uber.
So.
What do you roll as a flat D20?
I can't remember how we did that
I-
last time. I think it was.
We did
We-
sleight of hand. Didn't we?
Yeah,
Did you?
sleight
Okay.
of hand.
Did we?
Okay, so, I mean,
Yeah,
fine,
it
that
was a
works.
random roll.
I could probably scroll.
Or was it just D20?
I thought it was just
'Cause
a.
Let me
I
roll
thought
off.
I have a feeling it was an actual.
I mean, sleight of hand feels like it
Clickable
fits the
roll.
cards, but
Let me open the.
Sounds like if you want to
Mhm.
cheat with the card, there's a
Chat
sleight of
log.
hand.
Yeah. I'll find out for you. I'll find out what we did last time. We'll do that again. Just opening the chat log for this game. And scrolling through a bunch of fucking rolls that. I'm trying to remember.
Would you please stop kneading on my hand? Thank you.
Oh.
I wish I could see.
There's
You
all
wish
the
you could see the.
Yeah.
We did
He's
do
a
sleight of
lovely.
hand, actually.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
We did do sleight of hand. So yeah, sleight of hand it is. Alright, so everyone is playing.
Fuck's sakes!
so I'm getting a gold piece each from each person if I win, right? Does that work? Ah, bugger.
You're gonna get.
How does it work?
What, this time?
Is it just like we lose and so?
So I think the way it worked last time is whoever won got a question,
Or a gold
I picked
piece.
one of them.
or a gold piece.
Yeah, it's like truth or
okay,
dare.
so but like if I win, do I get a gold piece from each?
No, you get a gold piece.
Yeah, last time I picked one person to get a question from
Yes,
Okay.
when I won.
every round.
Yeah.
So Mark
So-
Mark continues her dominance at cards. Ask your question after you
I
take the first
immediately look at Cardinal.
hand.
Once again, if you could see the expression on my face. it's like- yes.
What did you mean before when you said that you were wanted in a kingdom?
The entire kingdom might be a bit much. But there, I don't know. I don't know if he's a lord or something above that now. He probably wishes I was still in chains. Or gone
Still
to the
in
great
chains.
shadow in the sky. I guess that would be called the night. Yeah.
Can't ask another question. Okay, next card.
That's I was gonna say, I just feed them more questions with my answers. It's,
Yeah. You're playing it well.
Fucks!
Jesus.
No.
Oh, hey.
Ah,
Ooh.
Dollar bitch.
Zon takes a gold coin, I assume.
I mean, who do you want to take it from?
Oh, Cardinal.
Of course you
Okay, to be fair, if I show everyone this, right? If I pull up Jake's character sheet, and we scroll to the ideals part of his character sheet, there are 2 words written in Jake's ideals, and I'm not sure if you can see that there on stream. But for everyone else who maybe can't see that or isn't currently watching the stream, it says "fuck Lane" in ideals. So
You piece of shit.
Took all my money.
You don't know that in character. You
I
did.
know it out of character. And I have a character writes the character sheet.
Oh Christ.
All right.
Give
So
you your gold piece.
yep. Another hand.
I mean, yeah, another hand.
Roll again, guys.
Oh, thank God.
Whoa.
Oh, hey.
That's a solid roll. Watch Mock beat it.
my goodness.
Oh, boy.
Oh, thank God. Yes.
Cardinal takes a hand.
I clap a little bit. I'm like, you finally did it! I'm
That's
so
the highest
proud.
stakes hand. That,
This is my own deck of cards, and I never win with the fucking thing. Now, I'd look at the fuck is your name? Jake.
Zon.
It's on.
Whoa, out of character. Is on.
I would like you to tell me how you started the fire.
With a torch and a tinderbox.
Good.
Another hand.
Good. Yeah, sure.
Oh, that's a pretty wasted question.
Oh, it's not wasted. Now it's confirmed. He
Yeah,
did
you've
it.
just got him to admit to doing the fire.
That was Mock complaining.
Mock's like, I could have asked a better question.
Hey,
All right.
you gold, Cardinal.
Zon gets
Yeah.
another gold.
I already have my cursor on my gold.
Another trick.
I like this. It's much more fair when you aren't both exhausted.
It's not just Mock winning literally every
Oh.
hand.
Thank God.
Oh, that was your legend. Ignore that. That was. Hang on.
I've got some pretty, like,
Cardinal.
average rolls.
To be fair,
Oh,
Cardinals are only at a +5. You should probably be winning this. Like,
That's the problem. I should win every hand, and I
You should
don't.
win every hand, but yet.
So
Alright.
I turn to Mark, and I say, you know, you sat at this table a lot, but I've never heard an answer from you. So, what brought you to our guild?
The guild? Well, what specifically do you want to know?
Why this guild?
This guild in particular? I like the name. I thought it was funny.
What's the name again? I can't seem to recall.
What did we decide the name was?
It's something dumb.
it was no, the name was like there was a name, right? And it was like it was on a piece of paper and it said the name, and then it was like, would you come back and change
Enter
this
name
later?
here.
Like
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
So like
Wow.
the name was I put it in the chat somewhere, but it was like you have the option to come back and change this at any time. Like, so that if you guys actually thought of a name for the guild that you wanted it to be called, you can go for that. Let me find what it's actually called though, currently, until you guys actually come up with a name.
I just
Suicide.
rented him, and I think it's a very funny name.
No, I shouldn't be surprised it's that easy an answer. I really shouldn't be. Another hand?
Let's go.
Oof. That one wasn't so
Oh
Oh
God!
my goodness, that was terrible.
Jake, bomb this.
That one. Hey.
All right,
Damn it.
Jake.
Come on.
Jake takes
Give me a
another
gold,
hand.
Mark. Give me a gold, Mark.
Oh,
Oh,
holy
Done.
shit.
Mock loses a go this time. Fucking hell.
I flick one to him. Another one.
Let's go. I'm on a
I'm
roll.
assuming you just keep playing until someone says otherwise.
Oh,
Oh, fucking hell. Zon is recashing up after his
Yeah.
after losing all of his gold.
you're quite a fan of gambling for a religious man.
See my hand like shaking on the cards, like.
Are you all right? Do you need?
Did you
Do you need a drink? Maybe? Do you want me to
Did
go
you-
get his mail?
did you roll already, Cardinal Lane?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll
You
take
won.
the gold from you. Yeah.
Cashing up, Zon.
Does he like shake a little bit when I mention getting a mail?
No. Doesn't move an inch. She's steady.
You're s-
Do you want an ale, Zon?
No. He's that religion check. Steady. He doesn't want ale.
he just wants cards. That's all. He
But he is losing this hand apparently.
Mm.
You know, actually, I don't think it's possible for me to lose to that.
I mean,
It's not.
ooh,
It's not.
we do wanna, in the event of it. I mean, I think Lane wins actually with the 5. So the +5.
Yeah, I think it's like a very close hand. And then I'm just gonna go off like the advantage roll as like the who wins.
Wouldn't you go off like the higher plus maybe?
I mean,
Lane's got a +5.
that doesn't really make sense to me
Naturally
because
better.
technically it means that Sophie actually rolled better, right?
So he
How
rolled
does
better, but
this-
like
Yeah.
how
a
does the
natural
two-number
ability.
system work?
His natural.
So
ability.
the second number is there in case you have advantage or disadvantage.
Yeah.
Ah.
So
What
it's
if the
rolling.
second
It's
number's
rolling
lower?
twice, and unless you have advantage or disadvantage, you only pay attention to the first number. If you
Yeah,
have
I think
advantage, you
that-
take the higher of the two, and if you have disadvantage, you take the lower.
Gotcha.
the
Gotcha.
plus though is like natural ability, right?
Yeah. I mean, either way, Lane.
Yeah, but that still doesn't make sense. That's backwards to go via that and not
Cardinal
the
takes
actual
the hand. Either
high
way.
roll.
I turn once again to not mock the other one,
Zon.
Zon.
Done.
Look, it's
Zon.
your last name backwards. You should be able to get this.
Yeah, I should.
We have, come on, we have Flavie, Mock, Zon, and Nox. All right, like
Yeah.
this party isn't
Real
exactly
simple.
complicated.
Come on.
So
Keep up.
Zon, why, in truth, were you recommending the tavern to us?
It was a good barkeep. Good dude.
I'm waiting for the real answer, Zon.
I mean, I'm not lying.
You're not lying, but why is he a good dude?
Just get me a good place to hang out, stay for the night, or majority of the night.
Hmm. Okay. Okay. Now, if I slip you a copper next time, okay.
I'll laugh. I don't know. It's a copper piece. Like,
Philistine. I think I have enough in me for one more hand. How about you two?
Oh, I'm perfectly fine.
I've got, I mean, it's not costing me any money, so.
All right, let's see how the last hand is.
Hey.
Mark,
Mm.
closing it out strong.
Are you sure you don't want to play anymore? I mean,
Is that your question? Like.
no. We could keep
I mean, I can.
so
I
many
just,
more questions to ask.
I can, but you know, I was going to say, aren't you going to run out of questions? And then I realized you won't. Ever.
Then I realized you'll never run out of questions.
What haven't I asked already? I can't remember our last game. Out there. Okay, back to Cardinal.
I don't think you ever left, Cardinal.
Wink, wink. Why were you chained up? What did you do?
I was accused of murder.
Eek. Did you do it?
That's a different question.
Look, buddy. Why can't you just throw me a bone? Like, we're among friends, or at least I think that's what we are. I consider you a friend.
To be, Mark, is there anyone you don't consider a friend?
The weird guy from that from that manor. What's his name? Varro? Yeah, don't like him. Everyone else though.
Then, to be honest, no. I did not kill him. I got blamed for it. The person who got away with it
Oh.
is now the person who wants to kill me. Yeah?
Does he want to kill you because you escaped? Sorry.
You know, there's a reason why I said this. I gave you your bone. You don't get no more bone. No bone for you.
Hey now. Cardinal X Mark.
Jesus.
How would that work?
I mean,
Do you really? Like,
do we want to go
Sounds
into
perfect.
detail
do you really
now?
wanna know?
Meant to be. smoking in a fucking fire person.
Exactly meant to be. Smoking fire.
Spicy.
Jesus.
Oh my god.
Alright, fine.
Me too, though. I'm
Oh.
fucking so
Alright.
tired
And
right
I'll
now.
put my card down. my cards down.
So
You two don't want to play anymore.
yeah, I think the night wraps up there. Is there anything you guys want to do before you leave town in the morning? I assume your plan is to leave town in the morning.
Can I send like 2 gold to that tavern?
Yeah, I mean you can get a runner from the palace to run 2 gold to the tavern. Sure.
Got a fucking investment.
Very nice. All right. So yeah, the rest of the night passes uneventfully, and in the morning, you pack up your stuff and you head on back towards the coast. And I think as we see the party like leaving the city, that's where we see the
Credits roll.
yeah, the words I was looking for. Thank you. The credits.
I
like,
got
start
you.
rolling there. So, as a little bit short,
In
than normal, but
homage
we also spent
to the
like an hour
Breakfast
mecking
Club.
around with tech stuff. So,
We did.
oh good.
Right.
Also, we
Next
got to the end point that I needed for the next group to be able to do their thing. So, sick.
Get fucked, other group.
I mean,
fuck
yeah,
you, Matt.
like honestly, it literally wasn't my idea to have you fucking with them directly. Quack was like, "You're gonna go steal my artifact." I'm like, "That's a great idea." Yes, yes, they are. Thank you for giving me that fantastic idea.
People learn never to say shit you don't want to happen to the GM.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Like honestly, it's amazing. People still do that. It's fantastic. So yeah, that was good. Thank you. I was interested to see how the fire situation was turned out, and if some of those roles there were a little bit different.
It could have been a
I got so
lot
fucking lucky.
more.
It could have gone a lot worse.
So-
I can't believe how smoothly that's
Like, it
gone.
wasn't-
That's our luck.
I mean, plan for party.
that wasn't like Morgan from the Stars game lucky, but like that was pretty lucky.
Yeah.
That was pretty
I would have been a much
goddamn
smokier shadow person.
lucky. You would have been a much smokier shadow, but you're not wrong.
You would have
You're
been
not
biting
wrong.
the dust.
If I told you guys about me wanting to set fire, though, like you wouldn't have had like genuine surprise, so you would have been suspicious, you know? Like,
Oh, shut up, Jake.
Justify your
I
fucking actions.
I am justifying them because you would have been like, "Oh, fire! Oh no!" And they were like, "That's a bit fucking weird."
Jake, we're not the ones with -2 to charisma. You could probably pretend.
Yeah, fuck.
Yeah, here I am.
I got +4.
Cool. So yeah, that went well. I think you guys came out of that situation a lot better than I originally thought you were going to. So congratulations, well done for rolling well. No one is ever allowed to.
I mean, I'd say average.
No one is ever allowed to talk shit about my roles now because you guys have now rolled really well.
Let's have a recap of the role, shall we? Like,
should we have a recap? Should we have a recap of the roles that got you out of that situation? Let's just go straight back to that, shall we? So we had a 19 of stealth from Cardinal. We had a crit from sleight of hand from Cardinal. We had a second crit for perception from Cardinal. We had 16 on performance from Zon. Then we had a shitty strength save. Then we had a good strength save. Like,
I mean, yeah, exactly. Fucking Cardinal had good rolls. I had like pretty average rolls.
You rolled a double crit.
Yeah, on one check.
See, Jake. The thing is, my rolls,
from getting caught
my good rolls have to balance out the good rolls of 4 people. So obviously, it seems like my good rolls are coming.
And they just happen to be all, but you just happen to be like evening out that fucking quota every time you engage with like me or Cardinal. Like,
okay, look, I'm not gonna lie. The crit. Okay, but the thing is, I crit, but then my damage rolls are always bad. Like I can quote.
Damage isn't great.
That's absolute.
It's not.
BS.
It's not. My damage rolls in that
there.
Stars game where I crit 3 times in a row were not good damage rolls. I rolled average or below on those damage rolls. The reason they went down is because I crit 3 times in a fucking row. Like,
actually, Liam, the first crit that happened to me,
that max damage.
You doubled my health. I went from 0 almost to negative double my health.
That's amazing.
I had 20-something health.
Wait, I actually physically can't have done that much damage. I was rolling a D12 rifle.
No, but I wasn't.
Oh, you weren't
full
max.
health.
Okay. Yeah, fair. And, okay, yeah, also, Hand of Fate is a perfect example of my fucking goddamn awful rolls.
That's because it's not hurting people.
Yeah, to be fair, you know, I get good rolls when I'm actively acting against people. Anyway, despite my bad rolls, my terrible rolls, my always terrible rolls, that was it for today's session. So does anyone have anything that they do on the interwebs that they want to plug? Lane, do you want to go first? Because I have your link ready to go right now.
I do a podcast. We're on a hiatus right now, but if you want to go look at some of the older episodes we've done, they're pretty fun. In the wee hours, it's me and my buddy Sean, aka Raiden. I don't know how he says his fucking name.
Sick. I chucked that on the check that. That's the link right there. So if you guys want to check out Lane's In the Wee Hours music podcast, I'm subscribed. It's pretty awesome. I think I'm subscribed with both my channels, so that's a thing.
That's where that bump came from.
Anyone else wanna do things?
I'd make those are my socials. That's it.
Sweet. Abby does art. You will soon be seeing some of her art displayed on the Stars of Outnumber game, because we have 3 out of 4 characters done up in character art for that game, made by the lovely Abby Hobbs.
My character's very handsome. Thanks, Abby.
He's a handsome man. You're welcome.
Mr. Tipsy Drunk. You do things sometimes.
I stream sometimes. Actually, I did a lot last week, but I've had like uni's like exam time and stuff now, so last few nights I haven't done any, but probably.
Yeah, he means he hasn't done any exam prep. He's not talking about streaming.
Yeah, that's what I meant. So I stream at Tipsy Drunk on Twitch, and I'll probably get back into the swing of that Wednesday probably. Because I work tomorrow night, but that's cool. He's the I'm in the local drunk, yeah.
You're in the local drunk?
Oh boy.
I mean, yeah.
Drama.
I mean, I think I'm in the local drunk, yeah. I think both apply.
Quite a few of them.
I'm not gonna ask questions.
And I'm gonna throw this to you every week just in case you have like Twitter or something, Sophie. But is there anything that you want to chuck up? If so,
no. Oh wait, I could do my I won't do my Snapchat. So
chuck your Snapchat up there.
I mean, I can give.
Let's
that
fucking
out
do it.
if you
Let's
want.
fucking do it. Let's do it right now.
Put your
Snapchat.
Tinder on there.
My Tinder. I mean, I don't think you can do that.
Is there anything, Sophie? Is there anything
Recommend
that,
a friend.
is there anything that you want to do?
No,
There we are.
I don't
No.
have any.
Oh no, pick your Tumblr up there.
Oh no, my Twitter would be.
Twitter?
It's spicy.
Can you chuck your Twitter up if you want?
No.
Up to you.
No.
This is your move.
No.
No.
Sweet. So me, this is my channel. Hello.
It's actually my channel.
She's done one
My
stream.
Twitter is garbage fire.
It's beautiful.
I
love
it. It's great. It's cool. So I do some streaming. Also, I think most importantly, if you guys want to check out any of the VODs for this game, the other D&D game, or the Stars game, they're a little bit behind at the moment, but I have I have set myself a goal for by the next this game, so the next Legacy of Lost Game 1, which will be next Monday, I'm gonna have everything updated and on YouTube. That's a lot of content that I have to do in the next.
Liam, you've got an exam.
Yeah, it's
Oof.
it's
I mean,
grammar.
you
The
do
exam
it-
is
What
grammar.
are you doing that
Ah, sweet.
for?
The exam's grammar.
Exams are good book. You'll be
Oh.
fine. You'll be fine.
Yeah, the exam's fucking grammar. The exam's basic
Oh,
grammar.
good. It's fine.
So you're gonna fail.
Nah, I'm good.
I mean, no.
So that's the thing. That'll be going up there. So if you wanna have a look at that, feel free to click on that link and go check out the YouTube. That'll have all the VODs on it.
Hidden a bunch of your videos on it.
On that one, no, Lord of the Dice doesn't have any
Okay.
videos that are hidden. Apart from all the ones that are uncut VODs of straight from
Yeah.
Twitch. So there's that. Head over there, check that out. That'll be more stuff. On top of that, I do streaming. If you're already here, you're already
You
here.
actually shared the Snapchat.
I have Discord. I have Twitter. Check those things out. And until next time, peace.
Bye.